Like, that is crazy to me that Gen Z and younger millennials have that power to just sell out warehouses worth of like products just because they saw it on TikTok and everyone else is buying it. Like, that's not normal. Like, this is not normal. This isn't a normal way to consume, period. This isn't normal. And everyone keeps normalizing it and everyone keeps defending it, and I don't know why. Hello everybody, it is me, Salem, and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys are hydrated. If you aren't, go and get some water right now. I know y'all got like 10 million water bottles just lying on your floor right now, so don't play with me right now. Do we like the look today? Do we like the look? I decided to use lash glue on every single one of these little flowers and just put it all over my face, kind of like flower freckles, but now my face itches really bad, so we'll see how this video progresses. Today's topic, TikTok. You guys know that I really hate the app. I too was low-key hoping that it was going to be banned, but unfortunately we saw how that turned out.
The only face data that you get, that we collect, is when you use the filters to have, say, sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are. And
Why do you need to know what the eyes are if you're not seeing if they're dilated?
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
I'm fully convinced that everyone who was involved in the whole TikTok banning thing still send texts through mail, so yeah. Honestly, I low-key wish that they had some sort of like younger millennial or Gen Zer there to make a case against TikTok. Because let's be honest, yes, even though TikTok can be a welcoming, fun place, it can open avenues for businesses, it can help people with selling their art. It also helps us share a lot of information that the government low-key doesn't want us to find out about. There are a lot of cons to TikTok. That's also the truth. And you guys know I'm not a big fan of TikTok at all, so much so that I have made a very viral video on YouTube about TikTok a really long time ago called How TikTok Makes You Feel Ugly. And in that video, I talk about how TikTok has a strict beauty algorithm and how they purposely push content out there if you're considered conventionally attractive in accordance to their beauty algorithm, as well as it's so easy to run into really bad content on the platform, and how it really can affect younger people's mental health and how they view themselves. But of course, those points were not brought up in the government hearing. The only points that were brought up were points like this.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Girl, bye. I can't. But besides TikTok kind of pushing unrealistic beauty standards and making these dangerous filters and promoting AI on their platform, there is another really gigantic problem that we need to talk about. And that is the promotion of being an overconsumer. I bought this so that you don't have to try it, hee hee. Or the whole, guys, these are handmade brushes that I made all by myself and they're $50 each and I'm a small business, so you
have to support me.
When in reality, they're just drop shippers. Like, there is this obsession and this glamorization of constantly over consuming on whatever product is going to show up on your For You page. Whether it's products that people buy to try out or to drop ship, fake reviews of makeup products that are actually being paid for by brands, to $500 worth of Shein try-on hauls just for those clothes to then end up in a Goodwill somewhere. And then Depop girlies go shop at the Goodwill stores and then completely overprice those items on their Depop, and it's just one big horrible over consumerist circle, and it's a huge combobulated mess. Is that a stain on my sweater? What the? I don't even know what that is. Ew. And I really liked this sweater too. Oh, I think it's my lipstick. Let me just... Problem solved. I can't believe I ruined my sweater. Now I have to buy $1,000 worth of other sweaters on Shein. I love numbing my feelings with buying things. We all do. Who wants to feel real life, like human feelings? Like those are icky, like those aren't fun. They're not sparkly, they're not glittery, and they're definitely nothing compared to that $3 slime that you could get from that one person's TikTok page. Like what would you rather have? I don't know about you guys, but I would choose 5 pounds of slime. All of this is nothing new, but I will say that this problem has been exasperated. Am I using the right word? Hey Google, what does it mean to exasperate something?
Irritated or annoyed. According to Merriam-Webster, 1. Irritated or annoyed especially to the point of injudicious action. Exasperated. 2. Roughened with irregular prickles or elevations.
Basically what I mean is that TikTok has made the situation a lot more worse, and there are so many more factors to it than you guys think. It has to do with Gen Z's attention spans, the amount of power TikTok holds over Gen Z and millennials, how much influencer culture has been now deeply woven into our everyday lives, how fast trends come and go now. A lot of this stuff is fast fashion, it doesn't even last you that long, and the companies themselves don't do anything to be environmentally friendly. But you know what company does? Honeylove. Thank you to Honeylove for being not only an amazing brand, but also for sponsoring this video. Honeylove is a woman-owned shapewear company where their aim is to not only allow people of all sorts of shapes and sizes to feel comfortable in their shapewear, but also to feel confident in it, all while doing so sustainably. Honeylove's collection includes a huge range of styles to fit your every need, and every single one is made from high quality materials that are soft, breathable, and incredibly durable. My favorite item from Honeylove is the Super Power Short. It's so easy to take on and off. The amount of times that I have worn shapewear to like fancy events and I'm just like itching the whole time and they're not even flattering and they literally are so hard to put on and off that I just want to have a mental breakdown. Yeah, thankfully you will not experience that with Honeylove, so I truly highly recommend it. And you can treat yourself to some shapewear today and save 20% off at honeylove.com with the code Salem. So go to honeylove.com and use code Salem for 20% off so you too can get some love from Honeylove. Part 1 of this video: how TikTok became super freaking huge and why so many people use it every single day. So I want to start off this section by talking about TikTok and its origins. For those of you who don't know, TikTok used to be Musical.ly. You know, Musical.ly when they're like, that TikTok is a social media app that allows users to create and share short videos with a wide range of features such as trending music, filters, special effects, trends, and there can even be audio sound bites that are made by other users that other users can use. It was launched in 2016 by the Chinese tech company ByteDance, which first was Musical.ly but then transitioned to TikTok. Even though TikTok has been around since 2016, the massive wave of people being drawn to that platform didn't happen until, you guys guessed it, the panini. And I say panini because if I say the actual word, I'll get demonetized. But who knows with YouTube, I'll breathe wrong and I get demonetized. Anyways, let's just say it was during a time where many people felt really sick and the world had to shut down for like 3 years. So around that time, that's when TikTok got a huge influx of new users, people really interacting with the app. Now, scientifically speaking, this was bound to happen for any sort of social media platform around this time, because around this time, which is so crazy to talk about, a lot of people were losing their in-person jobs and had to do work from home jobs, as well as many students had to start doing Zoom call classrooms. Everything, the world just kind of shut down and everything started to just kind of merge online. And because of this, there was a mass increase in time spent online and on technology. With people spending more time at home due to lockdowns and social distancing, there was a significant increase in the amount of people. And TikTok provided a source of entertainment for many people, allowing them to pass the time and escape the stress and boredom of the quarantine. Now, if you guys remember, the beginning of TikTok was nothing like how it is now, because TikTok used to be considered cringe. cringe. Like, I remember there were so many cringe compilations, people making fun of TikTok users. Like, I still remember people reacting to TikTok cringe. Like, that was like a huge thing for a while when TikTok first started to get its surgence into the social media popularity world. But pretty soon people started to make viral challenges on TikTok, and people started to use it for different things, such as a creative outlet. People got to show off their art. A lot of people at this time also started to open their own small businesses so they could make money from home. Come here, come on. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I'm breaking the fourth wall right now. Kiwi! Hi, honey. There's my other dog, Roxy. Hi. Oh my gosh, Kiwi. You know who you look like? You look like the Taco Bell dog. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Alright, get out of here. Mommy needs to make influencer money. And my job is literally so hard. I can't handle it. I love dogs. Anyways, basically TikTok started to turn into this powerhouse social media platform next to these other powerhouse social media platforms such as like Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. And pretty soon TikTok was considered one of the fastest growing social media platforms from the past decade. This is also because TikTok has a very specific algorithm that is literally made for you to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And honestly, it really works. TikTok's algorithm is designed to show users content that you are most likely going to enjoy based on viewing history and engagement with other people's videos, as well as popularity. Honestly, the algorithm is really, really good. So merge that and then the very short attention spans that Gen Z has, your platform is bound to blow up. TikTok has very, very short form content and attention grabbing content, which perfectly aligns to Gen Z's preference for shorter bite-sized content. Unlike traditional social media such as Facebook or YouTube, TikTok's content is literally perfectly designed for whatever it is that you're watching to be consumed quickly as possible. And honestly, TikTok has single-handedly changed how we interact with social media, how we use social media, and also how we create content on social media. And you guys already know, with any sort of social media-esque platform, there's gonna be all types of users, but there's gonna be like mainly 4 types of users, right? The people who download the app and never use it. The second type of person is the daily user who kind of just goes on it but doesn't take it that seriously. Third type is the person that is really on it and takes it way too seriously. And fourth, the person who's providing the content, aka the influencers. It don't matter what platform you are using. Influencers are going to infiltrate. Oh, I keep moving my plant. Sorry, Brenda. Just as there are a variety of, consumers, people who consume the content and interact with the content, there are also a variety of, types of influencers, people who do art, people who own businesses, people who do gaming, people who pretend to be poor, people who take advantage of their children and use them as clickbait. Like, there's the super fun, sexy ones who are really smart and talented, there's different kinds. But there is a certain blank category, okay? The web that we are creating, okay? The web right here is something that I call ghost face content. Ghost creator. I call them ghost creators. Part 2, the rise of ghost content creators who literally make content just to secretly make you buy their product. Yikes. It's not the creators who hide behind, their own artwork or like a little VR persona. No, I call these ghost creators because ghost creators make this type of content. Let me show you what I mean. And I know what you're thinking. Aren't these just ASMR content creators? Yes and no. I think there's a big difference between ASMR artists, right? Because there are some ASMR content creators out there on TikTok and YouTube who genuinely make like really good content, and I'd be like looking at them eating their frozen sea grapes and I'm like, oh my god, how do they make it look so yummy and scrumdiddlyumptious? Like, I need that right now, But then there's certain content where there's something off about it. It's almost like the person gets new products every day in their TikToks, and the content isn't about the ASMR. The content is about trying to sell you a product in the most nonchalant, least threatening, aesthetic type of way, which is crazy to me, but it is so much more common than you guys think. And to the untrained eyeball, you wouldn't even tell that that's what the situation was or is, you know? But guys, I'm someone who's been in the game for a very long time. You know, I've been in this game for a really long time. I have sisters who are influencers, you know, and I said sisters because I have 2 older sisters. From afar, these videos appear to be aesthetic ASMR, oh, let's try this product type videos to the untrained eye. But like I said, if you are trained in this, you will be able to see, oh, these people aren't content creators. They're not making ASMR relaxing videos of unpackaging things or whatever. They're getting paid to create these videos so that they can sell you the very product that they're using, or this content creator is a drop shipper. If you guys don't know what drop shipping is or who drop shippers are, I'm here to teach you, because once I tell you everything, you are never going to unsee it. So bestie, let me tell you. Dropshipping is a popular business model where a realtor does not keep any inventory, but instead transfers customer orders and shipment details to the manufacturer or wholesaler, who then directly ships the products to the consumer. And TikTok has become a popular platform for dropshippers to market and sell their products. Which sounds fine, right? However, the type of dropshipping that you see the most on TikTok are people who buy thousands and thousands, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff from Shein, stuff from Wish, stuff from Amazon or Alibaba, and they up the charge by a lot, claim it's their product, and sell it to you. If I could just get 50,000 people to buy my $40 plant that I said that I made, that's $2 million. And the best part is that the plant wasn't even $40. It was $2 from Wish, but I upcharged it and I sold it to you suckers, and you guys bought into it. There has been so many TikTokers who are caught selling like nails, for example, that were handmade, like all these mega sets and everything, only for other users to find out, wait, those exact nails are being sold on Shein for like $4, and this person is claiming that they handmade them and are upcharging up to $200 for them. That is crazy. And I understand that that sounds so tempting to do, but it's not worth it when you get exposed. It's a lot more subtle than you guys think. Let me take off my glasses here and put on my good old headphones, and let's get into this. Part 3, exposing ghost content creators and drop shippers. You guys would be surprised how many hashtags under ASMRs are actually drop shipping videos. This video is by Laundry Detergent, nice name. It has over 100k views and 18,000 likes, and they are exposing a drop shipping video. Let's get into this, because the first couple of seconds, I don't think you're even gonna notice that this is a drop shipping video. This is just gonna look like a cute package and order with me haul, you know? But just watch. Let's watch this together, because you'll see what I'm talking about. First item that they are packaging from a website, only like $3 that they're upcharging for. And this is under the tags of packing ASMR, packing orders, and small business and all of this type of stuff, claiming that they made these items when they literally didn't. I can't. So this person bought all of those items for $17, but are upcharging it to almost like $53. And the worst part is, guys, that 300,000 people liked the drop shippers TikTok. These videos are so discreet that you would never be able to know that it's drop shipping. And these people get millions and millions of views, by the way. Millions. Let's go ahead and look at another one, because they take on all types of different shapes and forms, unfortunately. Oh my god, this page is literally called I Hate Drop Shipping. They have 44,000 followers on TikTok, and they expose drop shippers. This particular video has 2.1 million views, so let's go ahead and watch it.
Let's see how much they charge for it. $30? Hell no. Let's see if somebody posted it on reversedropshipping.com. Only $5.14 on AliExpress.
Someone says dropshipping equals scamming people. How is it scamming? It's called money. All brands do it. You sell products to people for more expensive, which the customer could get more cheaper from the original brand. Profit, bro, profit. When someone is trying to make money. And yes, a lot of big brands do this. The majority of brands do this. But just because the majority of brands do this, it doesn't make it right. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Let bro make money. Why are people so insufferable sometimes? This be y'all. Y'all be supportive until you're the one that gets scammed. Until you find out that you bought a product for $40 more than it's actually worth. Literally This is why it's so hard to call out toxic brands and scammers on TikTok and people who dropship and everything, because people swear that it's not wrong. Dropshippers and scammers and these toxic brands who don't even make their own products yet are upcharging and selling them for way more than they're actually worth, purposely go on TikTok because they know TikTok users are a lot more impressionable, because there is a younger audience on TikTok who are more impressionable and easily brainwashed and easily convinced. They could sell you a Hello Kitty shirt and the Gen Z girly pops are going to eat it up, even though they themselves didn't make it and they bought it off Shein for $2, and they crop it and sell it on Depop for $75, and they're gonna buy it because they're going to hashtag it, hashtag order haul, hashtag ASMR, and Gen Z eats it up. And even though I'm Gen Z, I feel like I have a different perspective on a lot of this stuff because I work in this same industry with a lot of these people, you know, these ghost content creators. But I will say YouTube and TikTok are incredibly different from each other. And that's not me saying, well, YouTube doesn't have scammers, YouTube doesn't have drop shippers. I mean, every platform has their bad and their good. But I will say TikTok is a lot more easily accessible. It's a lot more fast paced. So a lot of people don't really take the time to stop and examine and listen and pay attention to what they're watching because it's so fast paced. It wouldn't even cross their minds that, okay, I'm not watching an ASMR unpacking video. This is literally someone trying to scam me. A lot of TikTok content is very just whatever is the most eye-catching, that's the video that's gonna go viral, that's what you guys are gonna watch. YouTube is a lot more picky, it's a lot more open, and it's more long form content. So you have time to digest what you're watching. Do you guys know what I mean? And this is one of the main reasons why drop shippers and people who do this type of stuff are so attracted to pushing their products onto TikTok, because TikTok has over 1 billion active users, with the majority of the ages being 16 through 24. And this demographic is known to be very attuned to the trends and the new gadgets and everything that's coming out, making them a very attractive audience for dropshippers. And again, these people who hide behind, you know, these AliExpress products. Do I think it's bad to buy from all dropshippers? I mean, again, it's hard for me to say. I'm not saying that all dropshippers are for the devil and that they're going to sacrifice your children. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I will say it kind of is sus that because of the short form content, you don't have enough time to really do in-depth research on the product, who the person is, what they're selling it to you, who's the ghost content creator, the ghost influencer who's selling the product to you. It can be a very dangerous slippery slope. But the fact that people got upset that someone was trying to make an educated video of like, hey, this person is actually upcharging a crap load compared to what the actual product is worth, and you should probably buy it from the origin of what the product is being made from rather than the reseller. People got pissed at that. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't. It goes to show that this is not going to stop anytime soon, because TikTok and the current audience who is attracted to these videos don't realize the platform's algorithm promotes materialism, extreme materialism. Part 4. The glamorization of micro trends and over-consumerism on TikTok. What's the next big thing that we're gonna buy and then throw away? Even though Gen Z is often touted as being the more environmentally conscious generation than previous generations, with many young people advocating for sustainability and taking action to reduce their environmental impact, there are also concerns that eco-consciousness may not always translate into the behavior change that many Gen Zers believe, and they still engage in wasteful habits without realizing the impact it has on the environment. This has to do with Gen Z growing up in a highly digital world where technology is constantly evolving and consumerism is completely encouraged, which has led Gen Z down a path of this culture of disposability. Humans are disposable, relationships are disposable, your newest phone is disposable, I'm gonna throw it away and get the newest one because why not? My clothes are disposable, I'm just gonna donate them because I don't like them even though they're still in good condition. We also see it in the trends that show up on TikTok. There are now other types of influencers who will purposely go out of their way to buy drop shippers products and test them out and then encourage people to buy the product, or influencers who do try on hauls or let's try this product, and they buy a bunch of the products just to use like one thing from the package. I've also made a video on Shein, so go ahead and watch that. I talk about the consumerism with that and the impact Gen Z has on that. But Shein is also a very good example of people just giving into the latest trend just for it to wear out and then waste being directly affected. The numbers go up because people are done with the trend, they're throwing away everything. It ends up in Goodwill, which is clothing that isn't good quality. So the lower class gets screwed over because they're going to Goodwill for somewhat decent quality clothing for an affordable price, but end up getting a crop top from Shein. Like, hello? This has to do also with fast fashion. And a lot of people think it's because Gen Z at their core you guys are selfish and like they're vile and evil. No, even though Gen Z isn't specifically 16 to 24, 16 through 24-year-olds are the main consumeristic demographic currently, because these are the people who are most likely still living at home and still have some sort of disposable income. So it's not like a 16-year-old can go to freaking, Louis Vuitton and get a bag. No, they're gonna go to a more affordable place such as Shein to get a purse. And that's why fast fashion works so well with Gen Z, because again, it's fast. That's kind of a common thing with Gen Z. The shipping is really fast. You're gonna get it as soon as possible. It's super cheap, which is something that Gen Z loves, which is something that attracts that age range because they can't really afford too much luxury items. For those of you who don't know, the ages 25 through 44 is when people start being able to make enough money to buy luxury items, which is why the ages 16 through 24 is so as a common theme when it comes to demographics and consumerism. So these affordable yet kind of bad for the environment brands are super popular on TikTok, and people just kind of buy into them. But then people start to have a conversation around the ethics and morality, and then people are like, oh wait, I don't want to be a part of this, so then let me just throw it away. There is a major impact of the waste that Gen Z creates, and it's created a massive conversation amongst people everywhere, especially within its own origins, TikTok, where now people are making this trend of de-influencing. From the Stanley Cup to the Dyson Airwrap, every single month there is one item that everyone needs to get, and then when it's out of fashion, people donate it or they throw it away. I can literally name so many trends that are out and have been found at Goodwill or in the trash. Flare leggings, the Urban Outfitters corset, the Dyson Airwrap, Stanley Cup. And these are known as micro trends, which is something that TikTok definitely takes part in a lot. But because of people realizing the overconsumption on TikTok, people have now turned to de-influencing content creators to implore them to not contribute to the over consumeristic ideals of TikTok. And these de-influencers work hand in hand to dismantle the very thing that I hear all the time, the hashtag TikTok made me buy it. The hashtag alone, TikTok made me buy it, has 49 billion views. So that should tell you just how popular that is. And if you look on the page alone, people are showing books, Amazon products, drop shipping products, air fryer products, weird Amazon products, everything that you can think of, it's gonna be there. And this is where the de-influencers come in. De-influencing is a new social media phenomenon where users attempt the opposite of influencer marketing, swaying the audiences away from making a purchase that they don't need. The goal is to prevent overconsumption and remind one Another, that we don't need certain products to be valuable or worthy of belonging or going viral within the TikTok platform or outside of the TikTok world. You will live if you do not buy this product. You do not need it. It's not like it's gonna make your life easier. You're fine. You do not need it. You're just gonna buy it and never use it again. And when it's out of trend, you're gonna forget you ever even bought it, which is true. It's been proven that that's how Gen Z consumes. There is this encouragement to be more intentional with your purchases. And honestly, I'm all for this movement because there has been many times where like a random product at like Walmart or Ulta has gone viral on TikTok and it will be completely sold out on the website within an hour. It'll be completely gone, and it's ridiculous because then these companies are like, okay, we have absolutely nothing to give the people that want this product. It's all sold out literally everywhere. Like, what is going on? I pray that the products that I actually love and use every single day don't go on TikTok, because then I'm never gonna find it again. Like, that is crazy to me that Gen Z and younger millennials have that power to just sell out warehouses worth of like products just because they saw it on TikTok and everyone else is buying it. Like, that's not normal. Like, this is not normal. This isn't a normal way to consume, period. This isn't normal, and everyone keeps normalizing it and everyone keeps defending it, and I don't know why. Yay, you guys made it to the final part. Balance will always be key. You can still consume, but still do it responsibly. And there is a percentage of these influencers who de-influence, that kind of redirect people towards another product, which I feel like kind of keeps the chain going of consumerism. But the truth is, you'll never be able to escape consumerism, period. I mean, if you live here in the US, we are an individualistic, capitalistic, consumeristic society. That's literally what we have always been and what we always will be. That is deeply, deeply ingrained into American culture, pop culture. It will always be this attitude of, I don't really care about you and whether my waste is going to affect your future. I don't care about you. I really, really want this deep puffer from TikTok. Like, it's going to help my eyes look good. And I'm just sorry that your kids want to see polar bears and stuff, but I don't really care about that. So I'm going to keep buying from Shein. Like, that is the attitude. If a creator wants to show you ethically made version of the product another person is trying to sell you, that's cool, whatever. At the end of the day, like I said, you can't escape it. The cycle is going to continue. There is no way for us to not be consumers in a consumeristic society. And honestly, no matter how hard you try to be environmentally friendly and stuff, there's always going to be people to the right of you who really don't care about that stuff. That doesn't mean that what you're doing doesn't have an impact though. Whether it's you going out of your way to buy every TikTok trend or to not buy every TikTok trend, to donate, to drop ship, to lower your carbon footprint, to buy ethically. Everyone has their own way of navigating life, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to say that you should always be intentional with what you buy either way, because it's your money. Like, why wouldn't you want to be intentional with your own money? I will also say that I really strongly recommend, when you buy something out of a trend, or if you buy something because someone told you to buy it on TikTok, or there's like a certain fashion piece that a lot of people are buying and it's like the new fashion piece that's in right now, instead of throwing it away, there are ways that you can directly avoid contributing to I guess more waste and just that repeated cycle of consumerism. For example, if you bought a piece of clothing that was trending at the time but no longer is, then spruce it up, cut it up, put patchwork on it, make it your own thing. It'll be cool. If there's a makeup product that you bought and you're like, wow, I really don't like this. If you have new and unopened, that's important. If you have new and unopened makeup products, you can always donate them to shelters or places that your product actually will be used at. If there's like items you no longer want, you can trade it with other people. I don't know why trading has such a lost art. You can also gift and give away things to friends and family. There are lots of options for you out there, but no matter what you do, I think it's always important to just be very conscious about people out there who's trying to sell you products that you truly don't need, but also to be conscious about just the impact that you have in general. There's a massive reason why I keep mentioning that there's nothing wrong with shopping at Shein or buying into these products, because I understand that there are people who don't have the option to buy these fancy sustainable brands. That's just the truth. Unfortunately, sustainable brands are actually incredibly expensive and they aren't accessible to a lot of people. That's just the truth. So I totally understand. However, there is a way to still consume responsibly. Like Girly Pop, you can buy from Shein, but why buy in $1,000 haul of stuff that you're not even gonna wear? Everything requires balance, my friends. It is not always so left or right, black or white. There is a middle gray area that we must navigate in for all of these things. And the way that you can do this is to practice mindfulness. Before making a purchase, maybe stop and think and be like, do I really need this item, or is it an impulse purchase? Will it come in handy later? Another way is take a break from social media for a bit, especially if you're a person that's easily influenced. There's nothing wrong with being a person that's easily influenced. I know someone like me who gets really excited really easily. I'll like look at a new product, I'm like, oh my god, I need to research into this right now, this looks amazing. But definitely actually take time to do in-depth research on the product, because you'll find some sketchy stuff, or sometimes you'll find like, hey, this product actually is gonna be okay for me to buy. But taking a break from social media, especially if you're someone who kind of falls under the trap of being manipulated a lot by these, unfortunately, like these ghost influencers or people who pressure you, like, you need to buy this in order for you to blend in with the young kids. It's like, literally buy. You don't need to buy anything to fit in. You don't need to buy a Stanley Cup in order to be like the coolest gym girly. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be surprised at how little people pay attention to you. People actually don't pay attention to you that much, like in general, and that's a good thing. If people approach you and care whether you have the new Stanley Cup or you have the new Dyson Airwrap, that's so lame, and those people do not deserve to know you. Do you guys want to know how I step outside of my house? The way that I step out of my house, I'm unrecognizable because I'm just wearing hoodies and sweats and I wear slides. Like, I don't care. If you catch me at Walmart, I pray all the time that people don't catch me all up in, you know, Trader Joe's, because I'm there to get my oat milk and I will drink it and it'll taste so good, because I am there to buy myself flowers, okay? I can buy myself flower, write my name in the sand. You know, like very that. If I don't buy that Sanrio nails that someone's upcharging $50 for that are actually $5 from Shein, the world's gonna keep turning. Like, nothing's gonna stop. Thanos isn't gonna snap and, you know, I'm gonna dissipate. The world's gonna keep on turning. But you, as young people of the future, and I'm also part of that, we have the power to be conscious and to either make our earth that we live in worse or better. You know what I mean? So maybe you don't need to buy $5,000 worth of crop top Hello Kitty shirts from AliExpress. You know what I mean? Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion, you know? Maybe. Just a little suggestion. Whether you are choosing to buy from sustainable brands, whether it's you thrifting, and I know the thrifting argument is a whole nother thing in itself, but let's be for real right now. Thrifting is definitely a way better sustainable option than buying stuff from dropshippers, so I don't know what y'all want from me. Or simply buying less overall, or buying stuff that you do like and you do want, but they will actually be used. Whatever you do, just know that it's a small step, but every small step that you take makes a massive difference. So let's work together to be the generation that saves Earth. Yay! Or else we're all gonna end up like the future of WALL-E. So I'm not trying to do that. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hoped that you guys liked it. I need to take all of this off because this is like my face right now like is itching so bad. If you guys made it to the end of this video, put down a duck emoji down in the comments below to let me know that you made it throughout the entire video. Comment down below what your guys' opinion is on TikTok and overconsumerism. Remember to keep it cute, keep it cordial down in the comments below, or else I will block you. I don't care. I will block and delete. No shame here. The world will keep on turning. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you guys know whenever I upload a YouTube short or post on my community tab, or just because I uploaded. If you guys want more of my content, I started a mini series on my Instagram called Make Up Your Mind, where I do my makeup and I quickly talk about little negative emotions and what they're telling us. So make sure to follow me on my Instagram as well as my TikTok, because Lord knows YouTube ain't paying well. I gotta go to TikTok. And quickly, guys, before I end this video officially, make sure you also check out my podcast, which I upload a new audio every other Sunday, the same days that I upload these videos, which is an audio version of the video you're listening to now. So you guys can check it out on any sort of like platform. I mean, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. I'm literally everywhere. So you can just listen to me via podcast, via sound, wherever you go. Also, guys, next week, I'm going to be uploading again on Sunday. So this month I'm going to be uploading every single Sunday. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm definitely going to do it. Next Sunday, it will not be a commentary video. It's going to be a video that you guys have been asking for a very long time. So next video, make sure you tune in because I'm going to be talking about how I escaped a cult. Yeah, I know it's going to be crazy, but I finally feel confident to talk about it. So that's going to be next week. And then next week is going to be a commentary video, and then next week is going to be a life talking video. There's a new schedule I'm going to be going with. We'll see how it goes, but either way, I'm hoping that you guys will give me some support there because it's going to be very difficult to talk about, but I'm ready to talk about it. Remember, when you guys get out there into the real world, forgive one another, love one another, be kind to one another. The world sucks already so much. Just be kind. It costs nothing to be kind, but it costs everything to be hateful and ugly and dumb, you know? So choose to be nice. And make sure you make today count, drink your water, eat some Cheez-Its, watch some more of my videos. And I just hope you guys have a nice day overall. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.